Dragonflies have been around for hundreds of millions of years. The largest dragonfly in the fossil record had a wingspan of 29.5 inches. Ponds are important to them because they spend the first part of their lives as larvae underwater. When it's time to emerge and become dragonflies, the reeds are handy for climbing up. This was an emperor dragonfly nymph that didn't make it. Normally the skin splits open behind the head and the new dragonfly slowly heaves its way out. It's hard work because the whole body is very soft at this stage. This one is a broad-bodied chaser. She's escaped from her old case and her legs have hardened enough to use, but it takes several hours for the process to be completed. During this time she just has to hope the greedy sparrows don't spot her, as she's completely vulnerable. Once her wings have hardened she can fly away to safety, but her body will take a couple more days to mature sexually. The male has a blue abdomen. This magpie is definitely interested in something, the jackdaws too, but it's the little sparrows that go chasing after what could be a very substantial meal if they could catch it. Whenever the sun shines, the male patrols his pond, waiting for a female to show up, and chasing away any other males who appear. I didn't capture them mating, but here they are cavorting a bit. Mating is a complicated process with several stages. To release her eggs, the female repeatedly dips her abdomen into the pond and the eggs are washed into the water. While she's doing this, the male stands guard. The damselflies do it differently. Here's a whole flock of common blues flying around joined up in pairs. They'd already mated, but the males were not letting go until they'd made sure the eggs they'd fertilised were safely deposited in the pond. This couple seemed to land just a bit too close to the other two. You can see the female trying to push the other away while the males just sit there like proud medieval knights on horseback. Damselflies are generally smaller than dragonflies, although there are tropical damselflies in Central America with a 7.5-inch wingspan. One difference between dragonflies and damselflies is that when they land, damselflies generally fold their wings along their backs, while dragonflies keep their wings spread open. This is a female emperor dragonfly depositing eggs. The male is nowhere in sight. He's done his job and gone. A garden pond attracts all kinds of wildlife, but the dragonflies are definitely the most amazing of all.